Oh yeah, we're live. Sorry,
I'm just getting some hydration. It's important.
Sorry, we're getting having that problem again lately. I don't know what's cracking.
No dice involved.
Hello, and welcome to the Mantic Podcast, the only podcast to not be sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh yeah.
And
it's the most ambitious
mobile game of all time.
Yes.
And then the cease and desist happens immediately. I'm of course joined by Martin.
Hello.
And we're going to chat about the open day because it's.
I've got to do this. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm being stabbed by it. There we go. God. If they didn't notice that lovely silhouette, I'm just going to make sure I can see the chat because I feel like that might be important on a live stream.
Hopefully.
What?
I was hydrating, Darius.
Come
on, it's your mind, not mine.
Absolute disgusting. You know what? We're going to show it anyway. You know, why not? We're the ones making the joke. But yeah, anyway, I got so sidetracked already. It's a good sign. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Of course, welcome to the 12 o'clock live stream. This is live on a Friday at 12 UK time. If you're listening to this on a Monday after I've had a coffee, welcome then. And yeah, so Mantic Open Day.
Yes.
We've had a couple and they always seem to be a good time.
They get better and better each time we do one, I think. I mean, I just want to drop in another Adepticon reminder just before. So, Adepticon coming up very soon, 3 weeks, I think. Mm-hmm. I will be there along with some other.
Well, that's all the reason you need.
Elvis is coming.
Yeah, sure.
So ignore that bit. Yeah, just to remind everybody that there's still tickets available for all the things. So, Kings of War, for the Dead Zone, Vanguard, Dread Ball events, and also for Mantic Night on the Saturday, which is going to be as tip-top as it always is.
It seems like there's a lot of stuff happening.
Yeah, Pat's always got loads of stuff going on. But for your ticket, you get... I'm just going to read this bit. You get a free drink. You get a commemorative mug. Ooh. Some Mantic Surprise miniatures, or miniature, depending on... I don't know what that is yet. Yeah. As always, Ironheart Artisans, Outrider Hobbies, etc. They chucking a load of stuff in.
Lovely.
And you also get to quiz the attendees from staff around anything.
Fill you lot with drinks.
Yeah.
And then you might
Which
get
normally isn't a problem because in the past years I've had the tickets for the drinks.
Oh, okay.
And they go missing.
Just find you.
Actually, I think last year Ronnie took them back, so I wasn't allowed them. But yeah, come and talk to us because we love to talk to you guys.
You gotta get out more information from you all, but it seems like there's a lot going on. A lot of games.
It's normally really difficult to get teasers, really hard. And obviously for the guys over here, there's the April the 4th Open Day, which Elvis is organising this year, so
Elvis is thrown in head first. That front room is his baby, so I feel like anything that happens, like I'll do it. Yeah,
I mean, anybody who's not following the Mantic store page, follow on that because Elvis is posting quite a lot of stuff on that. And how nice he's taking shape it is and open every day.
If you want to book a table for the Fridays, then just let it know on there and Elvis will.
But apart from Tuesdays and Sundays are open all day, so come on down and play. For those who are not aware, for the open day coming up in a month's time, you get a goodie bag as always. What's he done this time? Oh right, so the ticket is £11.50, something like that. Ish. But you get around £40 worth of stuff in your bag, which is crazy, and it's going to be a bit of a lucky dip. So,
can I ask you?
Yeah,
sweet.
So it's from any of our games there might be something, and there might even be some golden tickets in there if the guys decide to do that as well, which will be extra big prizes. There's also the new releases for. It's kind of going to be a Walking Dead themed open day, I think. So. There's going to be the new Wave 6 releases available to buy. And of course, there's all the usual Learn to Play games. So all that War Call to Arms will be available, Learn to Play.
Get stuck in.
We've got some new scenarios being written specially for the day. So first time to try those.
Yeah.
So come and have a look. There's also, I can tell you what they are. One is Prison Escape. and one is Battle Royale. So use your imagination around what they will be.
Even we're getting stuck on the Battle Royale.
James and Sophie from Needed Cat Games are heading over to do a couple of seminars for us through the day around the basics of learning to design games. So obviously their Kickstarter's coming up very soon.
Yeah.
So they've obviously know how to design games because they
like
did
to
some
think
of them for us, and they've got their own coming up. So free plug for you, James. If you're not watching, you're welcome.
We'll send you the bill.
Yeah, we'll send you the bill. And obviously other Learn to Play, so Kings of War, Vanguard. There's the tours for with Ricky around casting.
Which are always really interesting because I got to little eye on that with Rich from Goblin when he did a video, and so I was stood there going, "Oh, actually, this is really cool."
I've not been down this part of the office before.
Yeah, I don't travel that far.
What else have we got? We've got some new custom BPRD archives to get played through for Hellboy, and you can even try the up and coming Hellboy dice game with cards. It's a dice game with cards. It's
a multi
dice game.
Dice game.
Dice game. Might not be any cards. I don't think there's any cards. Anyway, forget that.
Probably dice game.
The usual Crazy Bobby's sale room, always really, really busy. It was great to see. And so, to cast your mind back to autumn last year, we turned the middle room into a kind of games laboratory. Yeah. So not laboratory.
Laboratory.
And we were testing some new games and some fun games and stuff that people just think up on the spot, that kind of stuff. So we're bringing that back again. We've got Bounder. Yeah, which is a Johnny creation.
It's a warehouse creation. Which is usually the most mental one.
Which is described as Frogger, but with the bounders from the Twilight Realm.
Oh god. He's obsessed with frogs.
Yeah, frog obsession. And considering Rob's scared of frogs, it's kind of like
Rob's going to be in
two will meet. It's great. And something that Rob's written, I've been happily play testing with him every single lunchtime, is the Dreadball Arena Wars. Arena Wars. So that's really fun, and hopefully you'll come and play it and enjoy that as well, as much as I have every single lunchtime. Every single lunchtime.
You're like, oh, you're going to Aldi for food? It's like, no,
you're going to come and play Arena Wars. But it is, in all seriousness, really, really good. So come and have a go.
Yeah, so that's and also we got main room is all the just like get stuck in with normal games.
Learn to Plays, the big shop.
Yeah, if you've been looking to play. Like you want to get stuck in with something, we usually have the Pathfinders and stuff like that help you out. If not, Elvis, I'm sure, will give you a few pointers. I will also, because I'm an undefeated Night Stalker champion. I'm just saying, lifelong
undefeated.
Dwarfs who? I don't know who dwarfs are. So if you're in the live, we've got the chat, and I'm guessing that's Rob.
That's Rob. Yeah.
That's Rob. I've heard Arena Wars is the greatest Mantic game in existence, if not the greatest game full stop.
So what he's doing there is reminding me it's actually lunchtime and I need to wrap up the podcast so we can do some more playtesting.
He's waiting outside this door right now with a box full of miniatures, basically.
Yeah.
And I mean, I can imagine that, to be fair. It's going to be terrifying if we open the door and he's there. But yeah, so it's get stuck in with everything you want. Obviously, meet people that are also playing.
Yep. You've obviously got Ronnie's. You've obviously got Ronnie's chat, which we leave at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So it makes everybody stay.
Yeah, and
kinda.
And we have so no phone rule, because if he spoils anything, we're gonna have to wipe everyone's phones.
Exactly. We've got one of those Men in Black.
Yeah,
what are you doing? It's time to play Arena Wars.
Why
are you in here?
I'm just thinking of tactics, Rob, around what I can do to beat you again. I mean, you play test properly.
Greatest game, full stop.
Greatest game, full stop. We need a lock for this door.
Hashtag.
Okay.
Get out. So, God, we gotta keep him out. The gaming laboratory. So, I should pre-read comments before I do it. Where all good games evolve from the soup of mechanical and broken minis. I mean, it's 100% accurate.
It is.
I feel that's mostly what the warehouse does. They look at their stock and go,
what do we need to get rid of?
Yeah, what have we got a lot of? Let's just create. Either Johnny shoves them in a tub and says count them.
Only if they're frogs.
Yeah. We should just do, next time there's a stock check, we should have, guess how much stock there is. And then, that's half a job done. But anyway, guys, so James and Sophie's Game Design 101, obviously because they've had, I think, things regarding that in the past, so it's a good thing if you haven't been able to get involved with that. Come along because
they're always good fun. I think we're running 2 sessions of that, so
Yeah.
one in the morning, one in the afternoon, so that
Cool.
we don't want to wear them out too much mid Kickstarter.
let them have a lunch break, I guess. But yeah, there seems to be something for everyone, and basically get stuck in.
I think is it under 14s come free? So if you're troubled
Why
with
not?
getting some a babysitter or something, just bring them along.
Bring them along. Get them hooked on the best hobby in the world.
Yes.
Mantic.
Do it.
And yeah, so Walking Dead themed. That's all great. I'm excited to see what the Walking Dead stuff that comes out because I've played it a couple of times and it's always a good laugh.
So the guys on Walking Dead Fanatics might have got a little under 12. Sorry,
Under 12s.
Rob, it's under 12s come free. Sorry, not under 14.
As the producer in our ear.
Yeah. The guys on Walking Dead Fanatics probably saw a nice leak from our friends at Outpost,
Oh yeah.
who put their pre-orders up already, and it's the is it the anthology? I think it's the anthology book which is coming quite soon. So is that on live or is that up next?
That's not. That's primed.
Price
already.
primed, okay.
Don't
So
worry.
there'll be more information coming out about that very, very soon, alongside what we've got for the Whisperers and all the other releases we've got coming up. And there might even be more teasers at Adepticon, if not before. So.
100%
Yeah.
probably going to be some teaser at Adepticon. We can't help ourselves. And again, if you want them first, what's Ronnie partial to? A good whiskey?
Anything, I think.
Anything.
Yeah.
Give him a WKD.
Yeah. A
was-
2020 or was it Two Dogs?
Two dogs.
Is it Two Dogs?
Oh, is that the thing where it's a beer? Anyway, I'll get distracted. I'm still recovering from a hangover.
Nice.
Yeah.
God, you're getting old if it's lasted till Friday.
If the hairline didn't already
God.
show that, like I'm ridiculously.
Rob, we've done that bit.
God, the producer, he needs to get off our backs.
Rob, that's the trouble when you only turn up for half of the important stuff, is you miss what's in the first bit.
So, and we have the late pledges are open for League of Infamy.
Oh, yes.
So get on that because there's still a little few things that we can unlock and get for you because we've got a table in the middle of our office which just has a ton of
That was my fault, yeah.
and it's just like can we get them? Rob's
Just
still,
ignore it.
Yeah, I
Ignore
know.
it.
I'm gonna just close that chat.
Ignore it.
It's the only one anyway.
Yeah, so we're doing you a favour, Rob. So late pledges are still open. Do you know what date they close? It's a good while yet, isn't it?
I can find out.
Actually, Rob,
easily.
what's do you have the closing date, just so you can let us know on the chat?
Late pledges are available until April the 6th.
April 6th, so you've got ages to keep
Ages.
pouring money
Tell
in.
your friends and get all the minis because they're really
Get
nice
all the
and I
minis.
want them.
Get them
Or else the STL files are suddenly going to go missing and you'll suddenly realise that I have them all. April 6th. Yeah, it's solid news, Rob.
Thanks, Rob.
So
So this podcast may come across as a bit rambly, which it is,
100%.
because it was a last minute thing. Because what we did have is Kyle lined up to talk about the Masters,
Yeah.
which was last weekend. Unfortunately, he's got very, very poorly. Bless him. He's got the convention flu. So get well soon, Kyle.
yeah, get well soon. We need
well
to.
soon. And worry
Yeah,
about
I mean these are always quite rambly.
Yeah.
Mainly because they have me on,
Yes.
who has no idea what's happening anyway.
Or maybe Rob, who
Yeah. Unless
Gets
I have a
excited.
video brief for it, I have no clue what's happening. A new product could come out tomorrow. I'll be like, cool. Unless I see some miniatures for it.
Okay, so we asked for some questions, didn't we?
We did. So
Are we happy with the open day
I
stuff?
think so. We covered it. If you've got any questions about the open day, obviously bash
them
them
on
in the YouTube chat. But I feel that covers it. And
But it's
leaves a
always
few
fun. There's
surprises.
still a few tickets left. It's not long to go until it's only a month to go.
Yeah.
So please come and see us.
Come
We love you
on.
all.
Yeah, it's always a good time.
Except you.
Robzilla. Oh wait, that's my boss. So before this went live, I asked on YouTube and Instagram. So give us a follow on Instagram if you want. I'm not going to force you. If you had any questions, I specifically asked for it to be not what to buy your mum for Mother's Day because I'm terrible. So I've got
We've got
the
a couple of
questions up right here.
When is Mother's Day?
God, don't ask me.
I think we've got a week.
I've got a backup card, I think, in a drawer,
Okay.
maybe. Andrea, I'm going to butcher so many names. I'm really sorry. Unless it's Dave, I'm going to butcher the name. So, Andreas Blom, will you produce a castle for Siege, and will there be any Siege rules coming? So,
I don't think we'll produce because we don't particularly produce much of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, there are, I think, Einhart Artisans did one. There are a few around in the ether of ordering stuff online.
That'll definitely work with Kings of War.
Yeah, that would definitely, yes. And as for Siege rules, I mean, there were some done for Clash of Kings 2019, I believe, which are, they're still valid. Just need a bit of a tweak for the updated rules.
Yeah, I recommend adapting them.
Yeah, but that was a question for Matt Gilbert that I can take offline and ask for to you.
Yeah, we'll have that. Oh God, I know I said I'm going to butcher names, but I definitely am going to butcher.
Hago
Kovac. Cool. It sounded right. You had a lot of confidence when you said it, so I'll take that. What's going on the sci-fi front? Will there be any new products for that this year?
Yes.
That's a big yes. There's been a lot of talking.
There are stuff always happening. There's stuff. I mean, I think we covered it last time we spoke on the podcast.
Yeah.
To come along for, I think some more Dead Zone XL stuff with Andy Sharp.
Yeah.
There are some Dead Zone releases this year, which I'm not going to say anything more about unless Rob says it in the chat. And then
we do need a producer.
Yeah. So yes, there are definitely sci-fi releases this year.
Yeah, it's always on the talks because we love that side. Phil Rawson, can whoever wins tomorrow hereafter refer to themselves as world champ / skirmish master of Panathor?
Yes.
100%.
Yes. Get yourself a WWE or any other wrestling corporation.
Other wrestling corporations are available.
Belt. Bring that along, and then if you win, keep it. And then if you don't win, you're going to have to give it to somebody else.
Yeah. But 100%, the longer the title, the better. Rob, Sumo Wrestling Space Lizards inbound.
So there you go, Haggai. Yes. New Dead Zone faction. I'm allowed to say it.
I hope that's the actual title, though, because I'm more likely to get them.
What's it? SWSL. SWSL. That sounds like another wrestling corporation.
Yeah, it does actually, to be fair. And Patrick Farrant, what are the plans for Dead Zone? We kind of touched on this. I'm reading I'm not pre-reading. For Dead Zone this year, will they be seeing any new units / races? So touch on that, and also
Matsudan.
Will there be any updated sculpts of older sets?
Not that I know of.
Not that. No, we've heard in the pipeline.
No, but you're getting a new faction. So smile.
Even better. And of course, I asked on Instagram as well. If you give that a follow, it's taken me 15 minutes to find out how to get the answers because I'm absolutely inept on Instagram. So, what is the next army to be released for Kings of War / Vanguard?
Well, I'll tell you in a minute.
Ooh, is that what I'm being impelled by?
Do the joke again. Ow!
It's funnier the second time. So we'll get back to that. When we'll know what's happening with sci-fi, covered on that. There's a few things.
There's stuff happening
in the pipeline.
Obviously we want to tease it properly. But yes, there's definitely stuff happening. Sorry, it's a sub faction, the Matsudan, not a new faction. Thanks, Rob.
And Angel, Mantic needs a painting book by Angel Rodas. I mean, we can only agree. Not that my painting needs any work, because we only go to Angel because he's cheaper than me. It's fine. But definitely, obviously, go check out Angel on Instagram.
He loves that
ridiculous.
stuff. He loves that stuff.
It's a love-hate relationship because I'm like, oh, you know what, my Night Stalker arm is looking all right, and then I go on there and it's like, no, it's not.
That's how it's done.
It's looking awful.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You did say looking awful then, didn't you?
I don't know what I said.
Hopefully it was an L.
Yeah, it was. Bleep. So, the next army to be released.
So the next Vanguard will be...
I mean, you must know
ready?
by now.
There we go.
Look at these goodies.
So this one is on the right hand side is the faction starter, and on the left hand side is the faction booster, and at the top is the matriarch. So what you've got in there is, I said, the matriarch, and not being resin. And then on the left hand side you've got the in the booster you've got the bully, you've got the boomer sergeant, which I think you guys teased last week.
Yes.
And you've got the lovely little crocodogs.
I mean, lovely is one word for it. They look absolutely ridiculous. They look like they're very good at combat. That's never going to die.
Definitely very good at combat. And then on the right hand side is the starter set. So you've got the Paymaster, which will be, I think, resin, I believe. It might not be, but I think it's resin. Then you've got some warriors and shooters like we do with all the starters. You've got sort of generic troops, and I think we've got some siege breakers. But I'm going to let Rob tease them in due course.
They turned up and they're on a desk. So we don't want to give you everything all at once.
Yes.
But these are looking absolutely ridiculous. I'm getting a closer look because you sent me these before the stream, and I only had about 5 minutes to gaze upon them. There might be an ogre arm.
I think as many armies that were built for the Abyssal Dwarves.
Yeah.
And by the way, wow.
Yeah, we're absolutely
Abyssal Dwarves. they have sold more than we even estimated they would. They've been absolutely fantastic for Vanguard, and the orders that have come in for the Kings of War armies are amazing. So
I mean, the sculpts are on another level. We're quite proud for what they look like, because when they came in, it was like, oof.
Everybody wanted to grab a frame and have a paint. So just thank you to you guys for supporting for that one. And I think come the summer, I think there'll be a fair few new warbands with the ogres in them.
I'm looking forward to seeing what Abyssal Dwarf lists come out for, especially Kings of War, because that's what I'm really playing right now. And a little bit terrified of what lists are going to come out though.
But as a lifelong Night Stalker player, I'm not even swayed.
No, they want to shoot, it's fine.
I mean, I might have nicked a couple of the models from the Abyssal Dwarf and painted them for my Night Stalkers, but
so that's where they all went.
That's fine.
Anytime something nice comes in, they immediately try and get stolen. I know. Dave's desk is an absolute like, oh, Dave, you done with that? That's sprue. And but these. I mean, they're huge, these guys. So
happy for these to get shared on the social media, because I won't be able to stop you anyway. So
take a screen grab, steal them.
Thanks, Scott. Thank you for that.
Oh, thank you, Scott. But yeah, go ahead and steal it, and tell us if you're getting involved with the ogres, because I am.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to make.
So it's the classic, isn't it? The bigger, so they'll be easier to paint. The quicker, because I've got less to paint, but it won't be. Because they're beautiful.
But I have my problem, which is always skin tones, because I'm horrendous at skin tones.
Well, the good thing about these guys is you can paint them however you wanted to. So
that's true.
I know our guys are kind of a deep red, aren't they?
Yeah.
But doing them as ice ogres, doing them as forest ogres, or doing them with like wall paint all over.
Yeah, I know.
Using normal skin
Rob's done
tones.
them as big goblins.
He's done them as big goblins, so he's on green because he's obsessed with green.
Yeah, I mean that's one word for it. But yeah, get stuck in with them, because I know I am, and but they're gonna go. Say goodbye to the ogres.
Bye bye, matriarch.
But
there
she's
you go. She's still there.
Now we know who we're getting stabbed by. If there's any questions in the live chat, post them up, because obviously we've only got 5 minutes left on this. But in the meantime, are you painting anything right now? I like to ask, because
am I painting anything right now? Yes.
You did a planar apparition.
Yeah. So as I said, I stole. I asked nicely. I asked Ricky very nicely if I could borrow indefinitely a grotesque, and he gave me one. So I painted one up for my Night Stalkers as a planar apparition.
Yeah.
It came out quite nice, I thought.
I think it's really nice.
Yeah.
I'm quite
In my
glad.
my dark red
Yeah.
horror. I also just painted up. The guys in the studio were nice enough to give me a 3-up of the Ice King Hunter.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
I did a 3-up size, which is about this big, of that. That's in the cabinet, so people can see that.
Yeah.
But I'm doing. So I'm going to do. What am I going to do? I'm going to do some more Night Stalker stuff because
Yeah.
you know you can never have too much.
You can't.
I'm
I've got
probably about 4,500 points now, maybe a bit more.
Wow.
But I'm going to do some doppelgangers because they should be quite fun to paint.
I remember you saying about these. This.
I think I stole an idea off Fanatics,
Yeah.
which was stick a load of models from other armies on
Yeah.
and then paint them all the same.
Ooh.
So I'm going to do something horrific probably with those.
I mean, you can only really go one way with Night Stalkers, which is horrific. I haven't seen any. Like, ooh, they look.
flowers on the base.
Yeah.
You know,
Might have to now. See if I can make one of the Night Stalkers look really pretty.
some peaceful Night Stalkers.
Yeah.
So I've got those to do. I want to do another Legion of Scarecrows because I'm a bit of a sadist, I think. So I might do one of those. I might do a slightly because the other one's got a portal in the corner and they're all pouring out.
Yeah.
So I might do something where they're pouring out the middle of the base or something.
That'd be fun. We posted there's pictures of that available, which I thought was really cool. And your base is
She's using some
especially
terrain crate TM.
available. I've got 2 boxes of Reapers on my dining room table,
Yeah.
which will get
Well, they're
me up
quite quick to paint. Unless you're
super quick.
unless you're Dan Reed and you make them absolute works of art. This is the one made me laugh. This is my quick one off of my Reaper,
Oh god!
and it was an absolute piece of art. So.
It's
yeah.
another one that is
Puts us
just
all to
like, oh
shame.
great.
But it's lovely to see the models being painted up so
Yeah.
nicely. So I think is he at Vanguard tomorrow? I think he might be at the Vanguard tournament of this weekend. So
If he's not, he should
he
be.
should be. But I think he is because I know he was mad doing quick paint jobs for all of his things. So if you're around this weekend, make sure you go and have a look at his
Yeah.
army because it's always impressive.
I've nearly got my 2,000 points, and then I'm happy.
Are you painting anything for your Night Stalkers at the moment?
I'm doing a regiment of Reapers because I needed some more guys to get in there quickly, and also I realised that if I get a horror with an aura, then that aura will affect Reapers. So
Reapers are amazing, but
trying to get something that's really
keeping them alive is the tricky bit.
yeah. Well,
So-
I've got my butchers. That's my anvil. He says like he knows what he's on about. But that's the plan. I'm really looking forward to using because I painted up. I think I only posted it in the Blackjack Slow Grow. I did my own planner, but I did a Greater Fire Elemental,
All right, lovely.
which is humongous. So it's kind of like it's bigger than the Terror, but he's technically smaller. So it's I'm going for a confusion strategy apparently, but I can't wait to use him because the Bastion spell looks a lot of fun to use. And talking to Night Stalkers and Kings of War, I've just noticed that gone live right now, if you're watching this live, is the Night Stalker Army unboxing, which I did with Rich from Goblin Gaming. If you don't know, this is just part of our sort of escalation and slow grow. We battled with the 2-player starter set, so Night Stalkers and Northern Lions, and what we're doing is getting the army box and then battling again, playing a few Vanguard games, seeing how it all links together. So if you're just starting out and you want to get in, you can kind of see how we do it, and actually you don't have to suddenly jump in with 2,000 points and it be a bit
It's a great way to good advice on how to start.
yeah. And you can root for me, please, because I need all the help I can get. But that's live. You can see how I built the Night Stalker army box and what you can build with that and the options. It's a good box actually.
There's one other thing that you did, which was really good.
Oh.
So you might have noticed, I think it was a blog at the end of last week, which was Matt telling almost like an RPG story using the contents of the GM's crate, the Terrain Crate GM's crate.
That was a lot of fun because I come from a D&D background specifically, so it was a lot of fun taking that box and sort of making a one shot and just showing you what you can build with it, because I feel like people think that you need like a massive wall of terrain and little bits and bobs, but actually like that you can do so much with
a lot
that
of atmosphere, doesn't it?
and I had such a good time setting up the things,
And I've got some more ideas for you. I haven't shared them with you yet, so
No, that's fine. Usually I get worried when someone's
I
like,
can start writing the brief now.
yeah, is it possible? Is usually the top of the brief. But yeah, check that out because that was good fun, and also it just gives you an idea. You can get stuck in, and just make a one shot with it and have a laugh and then build up from there.
And it's got a big dragon.
Big dragon. Because you gotta have a dragon.
Yeah. So if you look on the blog, on the website, or on the video on YouTube, there's one of the videos is on there. And give him a round of applause for his excellent work.
And you get to hear my voice because we're not all sick of my voice. But yeah, check it out and give it some love. And let us know if you're using it for anything in particular. If you're using it for the amount of stuff you can do with that terrain crate. I need to steal a load for my basing.
At least 3 campaigns worth of stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
So.
And everything starts in a tavern.
Yeah.
And no questions in the chat. No. And so thanks for joining us.
Thanks very much.
Again, we'll let you know what the next one will be on, unless everyone's got coronavirus and we're all quarantined in the building.
Hopefully not.
And let us know if there's anything in particular you'd like to hear about. Obviously, we had Dave with the lore, which was actually super interesting for me. If there's a certain faction that you're interested in, whether it's sort of some of the newcomers like Northern Lions, Night Stalkers, comment on either this video or on the post on Facebook, and I'm sure I'll see it.
Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated.